right, so Vice President Kamala Harris's checkered prosecution record during her tenure as California Attorney General is resurfacing as her bid for the White House heats up. From locking up parents whose children had chronically missed school to supporting a bail fund that let violent Black Lives Matter rioters out of jail in 2020, Harris's approach to criminal justice is getting some fresh scrutiny, as it should. And now a nonprofit conservative legal watchdog group known as America First Legal, or AFL, has launched an investigation into Harris's alleging that she has proven herself to be the most radically progressive VP in American history. The investigation looking into a multitude of failures by Kamala, including failure to comply with federal donor policy, failure to enforce the border walls, failure to disclose conflicts of interest, among others. Here with me to discuss Kamala's record on crime is author, attorney, and former law professor Matt Barber. Matt, nice to see you again. She has quite a rap sheet, shall we say, but she's trying to change everything. She's not against fracking. She's all for border enforcement. She wants to lower taxes, and she loves the Second Amendment, too, Matt. You buy that?
This group investigating her record as a prosecutor better get busy, because I'm sure that will be scrubbed from the internet and the official records pretty soon, as well as was GovTrack's 2019 rating of Kamala as the 100th, the most liberal senator in Congress. It's just absolutely amazing what's happening. 1984, alive and well today. And Kamala Harris, it's just laughable that they are portraying her as the prosecutor versus the felon, right? The felon being Donald Trump on a bunch of, no pun intended, trumped up charges so that they could have the felon talking point. Kamala Harris's record is atrocious. Don't forget as well, and something you didn't even mention, was Kamala led the initial investigation when she was Attorney General in California against David DeLayden and Susan Merritt with the Center for Medical Progress, who blew the lid off of Planned Parenthood's selling of infant body parts. Profit. Yeah. So her prosecution is very selective, and
of course it is. But here's something I do want to focus on, Matt, because I've seen a lot of this on social media. Black voters say, wait a second. All of these marijuana convictions she got, just shy of 2,000 marijuana convictions, most of them are black dudes. And that's what they say, like, hey, she's going after the black brothers and throwing them in jail like it was sport. Oh, they're not impressed with this. For the people that see the actual record and actually see the truth, they're like, whoa, wait a second. That's not what I was told. And so you're right, Matt, about scrubbing the internet, making sure the facts are not erased, that it's not 1984, that we put the facts on the table. And the fact is, she was the border czar. We do have a wide open border. She did throw black guys in jail for smoking weed while laughing about it and smoking it herself. All true, isn't it?
Look, if we go back and if the Trump campaign just continues to cite Kamala Harris's record, they've got all the receipts. Now they can't scrub the internet fast enough. All the way back from when she was, a district attorney to the AG of California, to a senator, to vice president. She is and remains a radical, as the Trump administration says, dangerously liberal, left-wing lunatic. And the Trump campaign, in my opinion, just needs to continue to hammer that home. She has a record, even though they have her hiding evidently in Joe Biden's basement, not doing any interviews, not answering any direct questions, not going off teleprompter. They know it's a disaster if she does, because she's laughable when she speaks extemporaneously. Not any better, frankly, than Dementia Joe. I think that the Trump administration has so much to work with, to play with. We just have a short amount of time to get it out to the public. And you're right. I expect to see, they're thinking that she's somehow going to, close the gap that Trump has yielded in gains with the African-American community. So far, those numbers are not really coming down for Trump. He is still getting the highest numbers in the African American community that we've seen. And I think, based on some of the stuff you're talking about, like her putting away black men for relatively minor marijuana offenses in California, I think that's going to come back to bite her. Ultimately, we'll see how it plays out. But this enthusiasm that the media has generated for her, I think, is artificial. It's astroturf.
It is artificial, but that's what you would expect. Here's the same media that called her the worst vice president, who just a few months ago was saying, well, Joe Biden's going to need to change out his running mate. He needs to get rid of Kamala Harris. That's what they were saying 3 or 4 months ago. I mean, how short is our memory here, Matt? We got to get rid of Kamala, said the Democrats, so that Joe can compete. Boom, Joe drops out. All of a sudden, Kamala is the greatest. In fact, she's George Washington with long hair. That's what she is. She's apparently George Washington, greatest politician in American history. Matt, thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate you as always, my friend.
Thanks as always, Steve.